Okay, we are 6 seconds in. I just want to come here today to. So, okay, let's see. Since the semester is gonna start soon, I mean 15? Yeah, 15. So it's kind of soon. So just want to do some updates. I've been out of it for too long. So let's see. I want to show you this. Since the semester is gonna start. Oh yeah, and this is the new ear headphones. Yeah, that I got as a gift from the online event that I because how is the lyrics? As I walked your eyes as she walks by, baby, you're not. Okay, I don't know the lyrics. Okay, so you're right. I mean, this one. Okay, so so this is what I got from the event. This, oops, I mean this. I got it from the event, and it's been very useful so far. So far, so I love it. And so what am I gonna do next is I don't know, but let's say I try singing. Let's say, okay, so this is, you can just ignore this, or maybe I should. Okay. Oh, ta-da! Okay. Um, I actually I planned something just now, but going live is going live is nerve wracking. I guess I don't know, because I just forgotten everything that I was supposed to do. Oh, I've been trying out this song. It's called "Some" by por Pargansa Chunki. I don't know. I'm sorry if I messed it up, but it's called, the duo is called Bo Bagan 4, and the song name is "Some." I think I think y'all. I mean, if you watch this, if you know this, nobody don't know this song, so I'll just go through a little bit. 그냥 좋아하나마도 안 되는가요? 솔직하게 난 말하고 싶어요. 사라져 네 사라지지마. 내 밤에 보여줘 네 보여지지마. 하루종일 머릿속에 네 미소만. 우리 그냥 한번 만나볼래요. 내 오늘부터 너랑 썸을 한번 해볼 거야. 내 매일 내게 전화도 할 거야. 밀가루 못 먹는 나를 달려서라도 너랑 맛있는 걸 먹으러 다닐 거야. 남 sweet한 남 정말 달콤한 걸 남 sweet한 남. Yeah, that was it. That song is. It was actually kind of TikTok famous a few months ago, and it has died down. But that song is probably my favorite song because of her voice. So if you hear it from me, it might not be your favorite song because my voice and hers is like heaven and earth, heaven and hell. Okay, so okay, mm, that was one of it, and I tried covering uh at my worst. I did cover that song, but I uploaded it on my SoundCloud. As usual, the view is not much, but I was happy doing it, so the views doesn't matter. So can I on it? Like, me, it's my voice, so I don't think there's gonna be any copyright. 참으신가요? 솔직하게 말하고 싶어요. 사라져 아니 사라지지 마. Can I call you baby? Can you be my friend? Can you be my lover up until the very end? Let me show you love, oh I don't pretend. Stay by my side even when world is giving in. Oh, don't you worry, I'll be there. Okay, so I think later on I will link my SoundCloud. I think it's not that hard. My name is, just click my name, Shinitar02, and that's my SoundCloud account. I don't do much cover, but if I think that my cover is good, sometimes you just record your voice and you feel like, ugh, what is that? Yeah. Most of the time for me it's like that. So I don't usually upload much covers. It's just always in my drafts. So, oh. Ooh, J-Hope uploaded a log. Let's do live reaction. The cover is so J-Hope like. Oh my god. Can you see? Because of the reflection. This is so okay. Since they just uploaded, you're gonna see my real reaction. Should I? Yeah, this is them too. So okay, let's go. I love styling my hair. I don't. Can I call you baby? See, that song is stuck. No matter what the style. Yeah. Okay. Down. Second time, I don't wanna mess up place like those all. Second time, come back here, never not get caught. Ooh. You know one more time, really, I should be on you tonight, yeah. Ooh. Wow. You will know I'm coming up so man, kind of dance so hard, put you for. I will never fade away. Look up, put this out of me, I ain't so special. Hey, make it want to step, boom. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Whoa. It's so J-Hope like, oh my god. Okay. It's so nice. I mean, it's so J-Hope. Oh, yeah, I did not watch Jimin's yesterday, so I'm gonna watch it today. So this is also gonna be the first impression. I mean, I've seen the thumbnail, but the thumbnail looked like when they were recording Dynamite. Remember, uh, when each of the members they were given a, what do you call that, selfie stick, and then they record their lip syncing to the song, but not sure. 잠시. What? Kiểu kiểu là nó quá. Oh. Ooh. Oh. It's somewhere so bad. Mm. Okay, he looked kinda tired at the end, but I guess it was just a long day. So yep. Okay, so the rest I've watched it because yeah. Okay. No reason because these few days I've been busy, so I could not catch up. So yeah, today we were watching J-Hope and Jimin. Oh, 2 J's. Oh yeah, and tomorrow is this guy's birthday. I'll be exposing myself out here. Be like, I mean, everybody knows what I like, what I don't like. I'll be like, how you know that? So then here I am exposing myself. Right. Actually, this there's actually a lot of dumb. I won't say dumb. I would say hmm. I would say irresponsible. Yeah, irresponsible armies out there that they're making and spreading lies. There's one thing that is popular. Whoa. Okay. Popular is what do you call it? BTS members making social media accounts other than viewers. No matter what lah. I mean the type of social media accounts it's not limited. I mean to their imagination, but what is very famous is Instagram, because Instagram and Twitter, I guess. Like Twitter, I think they might have, but it's not up to me to judge. But um, for Instagram wise, there's a lot of rumors going out that there is the members are having their own private, their own individual accounts, But honestly, even if they had one, I don't think it's a problem because we all have one. So I don't think it's a problem. They are humans, and their ages are kind of similar to ours. Yeah, 90s, right? Yes. So I don't see a problem, but apparently, I mean, there is, a lot of baby armies, a lot of new armies out there joining the fandom. I mean, it's a very, very good thing. Yeah, like, seriously, don't care. But invading their privacy, like what they should do on social medias, what is not good. I mean, it's not healthy. I wouldn't say it's not good, but it's not healthy. Um, the reason I wouldn't say it's not good is because I would not judge you because I don't know you, and I don't know the real reason why you're doing it, so I won't judge. But it's not healthy, and it's been going around for quite some time, and because I've been on TikTok for 2019, we had shutdown, lockdown. So since then, so um, the trend is evolving, so it's kind of getting worse. At this point, it's like they are more and more convinced. I mean, a lot of armies are getting convinced that yeah, that is their account, and yeah, I should follow it. But I don't know. You do you like? Yeah. I mean, like honestly, if me personally, there is this one account that I follow, but I don't get obsessed with it because I follow that account because there's this video of a dog, and that dog was very cute, so I followed it. But after that, I found out that it was apparently one of the accounts that they were circulating about the members owning it. So I don't really know, but I think I still follow. I don't remember. So and okay, why am I talking about BTS? Ish. Why is this? Ayun. Sorry. Okay, and then um yeah, obsessing. I mean, okay, liking. Okay, this is unpopular opinion time. Okay, liking their music. I mean, loving. I mean, me personally, I love it. So if you don't love it, I don't judge. I mean, like music taste is a lot. So if you don't like K-pop, it is okay. We still can be friends. I don't I don't make friends based on music preference. That should conclude myself. I'm okay if you're into Japanese pops, Chinese pops, Malay pops, Indon, whatever music genres that's out there. Jazz, classic, rock and roll. What is it again? R&B, whatever. Sit down. Okay. Yeah, I don't go and make friends based on the music preference. I go by personality. Yeah. So it's like as long we click, then we're friends. Like that lah. But then but if we clicked and you judged people based on their way of seeing things, like maybe you judge particular person based on their music preference. For example, let's say like me, I don't get to put it quite harshly, straightforward. I don't care what you listen. As long we clicked and your personality is the one that gives respect and receives respect, then we are fine. We are fine. We are talking like we are good. But if we clicked and while I was, making friends with you, while I am in a friendship with you and I find out that you are the kind of person that like to judge people very oftenly and only your opinion matters and only your opinions are the right ones, then you might notice that we are not going to be talking that much compared to the first few times that we meet each other. Yeah, so that is my perspective on how I make friends. Yeah, and I consider myself as the one that cannot stop talking, but I get awfully quiet if you're the kind of person that you don't talk as well, and I I get awfully quiet because I don't know where to start to get you into a conversation, but I will start eventually. I will just duck it, like just start, but eventually the conversation carries out, and if we click, we click. If you don't click, then just it's an experience, by the way. So that doesn't bother me any very much. And actually, I went out a few days ago. I don't remember it was the day before yesterday or the day before yesterday. And I bought a sketchbook and some colored pencils. But then the real problem is it's kind of, I don't know if it's considered cheap or expensive. It's 16块，不是 50 pages, and it's 10 ringgit 90 cents. Wait, 11. So let's do a maths to see if I wasted my money or nah. It's like 22 cents per page, and I can use both sides. So it's like 22 divided 2. Excuse me. 22 divided 2, 11 cents per page. So I don't know. Is that considered expensive? I don't know. I mean, there were a few books that. Ooh, what is this? What is? Can you see? Yeah. I mean, I haven't even opened it yet because I don't know what to do with it. Like, uh, disclaimer: I suck at drawings, so I don't really know why I bought this. I can't digest it yet. I still don't know. And I bought color pencils. It has 36 color pencils, and it's kind of cool. And is it expensive? Let me see. It's this. I bought it because of the parrot, because the parrot was cute, and it's 18 ringgit 90 cents. 19 ringgit for 36. I'm not gonna do the maths because I think it's worth it because you're gonna be using this for quite a long time. So it's definitely worth it, but I don't know the quality yet. I hope the quality is good. I hope. And ba 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 ba. And then like I don't know what to do, what to start because I don't really like I say I suck at drawings. So I don't know where to start because I don't even consider myself as beginner because I'm not. I'm not even okay like mm, mm, can you see? Okay. Let's say there's 3 levels like beginner, amateur, professional. No. Amateur and beginner is the same thing, right? Okay, so beginner, middle means like you can draw, people can know what you drawing, like you don't suck at drawing, yeah. So it's like beginner and medium. What should I label that as? Medium. Can I just medium? Okay. Beginner, medium, and pro. Okay. This is the level. I'm not gonna show the brand name, but this. So okay, don't drift away. Okay. So beginner, medium, and pro. How many times did I repeat that? Oh my god. Okay, so this is the beginner, right? I'm not even here. I'm like somewhere below it, but I'm not even reaching here yet. So it's like I still have a long way to go. But the problem is I'm not even here. And I bought a sketchbook thinking that I might be a professional drawer, I might create a masterpiece, Worst to worst, I'll just write lyrics in there. Sketchbook to write lyrics. Nice. Why not? Okay. What else? Um, let's see. What? I got a new nickname like just now. Um. Okay. Okay. So I already talked about my semester registrations coming soon, and I already talked about the sketchbook. I already talked about BTS. If I start about BTS, I'm not gonna stop. So that's why I'm restraining myself to talk about them. Mm. Oh yeah, and I'm not the typical K-pop fan that is stereotyped out there because there's this thing that is always assumed. by those who does not entertain K-pop is like, oh, once this girl or whoever who entertains K-pop, okay, once that person is gonna ask about your music taste, or they're gonna be rambling about K-pop. I mean, it's not wrong because I've been there. I mean, like I've experienced with someone who just rambles about K-pop and just tells me stuff that I knew, but I just don't want to interrupt because it'd be rude. Okay, there are people who are like that, but just because those people exist, it doesn't mean that everyone is the same. So that's stereotyping. And then one, K-pop, watching dramas, K-dramas, and this is also a stereotype that I cannot interpret it enough because it seems like those people who watch K dramas has been categorized into a group of people who can't seem to be living out of their fantasy world. And again, it's not wrong because I've encountered people like that, but personally, if you really, really know me, I'm not someone like that. I'm not someone who does that. I'm not someone who just lives revolving K-pop. Because first thing first, we're in Malaysia, okay? So it's natural to entertain Malaysian pop more than Korean pop. But if, like me, if you are more attracted to Korean pop, you can. I don't think there's any problem. But if you think you cannot, then I don't know. I mean, you may be right from your perspective, and if you can explain to me so that I understand, then I shall, what do you call it, receive it. No, I shall learn more. Okay, so once, okay, so first thing first, we are in Malaysia, so it's obviously natural for people to assume that, okay, you listen to K-pop, okay, Korea boo, you just like plastics. This was very popular back when I was in between the transition of primary school to secondary school. Because I got into K-pop quite early, but just I don't think my family knows. But I got into K-pop quite early. But back then, K-pop is equals to plastic because that time there's this one girl group that was very popular, and they were very, very popular until that people trying to break down into how they look like that and how their lifestyle is, what they do to look like that. And that's how there were articles about they're doing some plastic surgeries and so on to maintain that look, even though it's not on the parts where they mention it to be, because that time the technology that we had and compared to what they had is kind of different. So people can't seem to grasp the situation that technology wise we are lacking very much, and it shouldn't be an issue in the first place. But that's how Korean pop starts to poof, boom, they start to be popular because of this issue. And there was a few groups that they were promoting around Asia, around the world, and more there's these big trees, right? So more and more groups were debuted, and yeah, until now it's like, back then it was like K-pop is equals to plastic, but now I don't think it is still valid at this point because the society kind of accepting. I don't know if it's fully or partially or it's still in the process of accepting. I think it's the later. And one thing is that should not be how we as human beings operate, but it's the society, man. Who can judge? Like, no. So after that, now it's like super popular. Like people will be like, oh, I like, okay, no hate, no stress, not being biased. But the first thing I hear everybody talks about K-pop is BTS. Okay, not because I love them. I'm a stan. Okay, I stand them for life. Okay, so but the first thing people tries to link K-pop now is BTS. But okay, there are pros and cons. Okay, if I want to talk about pros, there's a list, and if I want to talk about cons, there's a list too. So the pros is like, okay, BTS are very welcomed in a lot of the countries because what they have done, what they are propagating, I guess, spreading awareness and all those. So they are kind of accepted, I guess, around the world, except our country. I don't know why, and I don't know why. But they've been here once, twice. Yeah, twice. I think one is for the photo shoot and one is for the Red Bullet live concert. So yeah. And okay, so the cons is people start, okay, when there are people who likes you and there are people who don't like you, right? So when they are getting the attention now, people seem to be against it. Like somehow people feel like they don't deserve it. Like that's the vibe that I'm getting. But I've been wanting to talk about this for so long, but I don't know how. So I'm just gonna put it out here. Since my video is nobody watched my video, so okay. This boy group, they debuted on 2013. So if you count, it's if you include 2013, it'll be like what? No, you should count from 2014, right? Wait, mm-hmm. Okay. So if you count from 2014, it should be 8 years this year. By this year, June 13, it will be their 8th-year anniversary, right? Okay. So after 8, I wouldn't say 8, I would say 7. After 7-ish years of hard work, sweat, tears, back pain, bone pain, fractures, accidents, traveling, variety programs, they are here. They are walking towards Grammys right now. So it's like 7 years. Okay, 7 solid years. And I think the hate that they are getting is the shock treatment of the society that couldn't grasp the situation that, oh, a Korean 7 ordinary Korean boys can do this in a short time of 7 years. I'll just say it's 7 years because it's not the anniversary yet, so 7 years. And I think that kind of shock treatment is how they start to turn the shock into hate, because, oh, how could you do it? You're just in entertainment industry wise, you're just 7 years old. How can you do it? You're not even professional yet. Like, that kind of thinking. But to put into account that all of their hard works, because I personally was there since their debut, since their first performance, their debut shows, not the concerts because I'm broke. Yeah, it's that, but it's okay. Yeah, whatever content that it's out there since 2013, I've been there. I've been growing together with them actually, and seeing, because as a fellow performer, I know, someone who dances, yeah, um, I can kind of understand like all the hard work that they put behind the scene, behind the cameras, because I've been there before. And people who don't have experience on it, like people who have never experienced it, is like, it's something that they can't imagine, because you can't, because it's another level of experience. And these 7 boys, 7 men, 7 men, mm, could do it. And as they said, I still remember Hobie, J-Hope, he said once that whatever we see on YouTube or whatever medium that they are trying to share is actually them trying to show the best side, the best view that they think we would love to see. That means they're not showing the times that they cry, the times that they're in pain, the times that they're in stress, depressed, anxiety, panic. They're also human, so it's not good to assume just because they are world class boy band, Korean boy band, they don't have problems, they have no worries. It's not good, it's not healthy, but trying to get this into ARMY's mind is, I mean, the new ones and those who are not willing to learn, is kind of hard, because they just don't willing to learn. But I believe that they are I believe that there are ARMYs like myself who could appreciate whatever that has been given to us anytime, any day, anywhere, any moment. The content is out there, we just appreciate it because they are constantly working. And to be honest, we do worry about them as much as they worry about us. But when they tell us, okay, not to worry, they have been doing good, it's the trust. It's the trust that has been built for the past 7 years. So if they're new, I I personally can understand, because it's it's the same as a friendship, because you're just starting to get to know someone, and you have to take your time to trust that person. So it's the same. So I in no form or any perspective of mine I'm judging them. I'm just taking it as they are starting to learn or they are still accepting, adapting. So yeah, that is that. But then, okay, this boy group, right? Okay, there's this girl group with 4 members in them. Blackpink. Okay, to those who don't know lah, Blackpink. Okay, Blackpink debuted in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, let me just clarify my fact. Mm, okay, correct. Blackpink debuted in 2016. Okay, that is what I know. And what I googled just now, yes, they debuted on 2016. And BTS debuted on 2013. Okay, not to start a fan war is just an opinion of mine. I do not intend to start anything negative. Okay, so the treatment that both these groups are getting and how the media portrays them is kind of different, but it also has a lot of similarities in some places. But I don't get it, like why people kind of can't seem to accept the fact that okay, this boy group has made it this far after 7 years, and the same goes to this girl group who has okay. Let's take last year as example, 2020. Okay, so from the date from the date that they debuted, okay, last year the 7 years, 7 years. Okay, for the boy group. For the girl group, if it's last year, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 4 years. So with the difference that they have, 7 years and 4 years, their achievements are different, but they are equally well known all over the world. But what I could not understand is why people have so many comments about this boy group making it this far after 7 years of blah blah blah, but not about this girl group. I mean, I acknowledge every single accomplishment by them, but I don't really see or hear people just being like, oh, why are they getting so popular? Why are they receiving this award? Why are they doing this? Why are they getting this? Why are they treated like this? Of course, there are a few that I know. If I don't know, I mean, that is my part that I don't. But I just don't see the the treatment of hate is not. I mean, I wouldn't call it hate. The treatment that these two groups are getting is visibly different, and to be to be very frankly is kind of upsetting at one point, but that's how the society works, so we couldn't or we wouldn't comment anything about it because the K-pop fandom will be just because I'm in it, so I know the impact, the power of it. So that is why I said that this is just unpopular opinion of mine, and I do not intend to start any fan wars. So yeah, at the end of the day, I think it's just how we should appreciate each and every groups, individual who are striving to be entertainers out there, because there are a lot of groups in Korea that is they are part of a group, they are part of a uh, K-pop community. I don't know how to say it. Like K-pop groups. There are a lot. So it's not healthy to just label them based on their popularity or their fandom size. Because personally, I do like Blackpink's song, their contents, whatever they put it out there for Blinks. It is very resourceful, very funny. They had very nice to watch. But then when they get hate, it is always related back to the armies. You know, so there are. I mean, I would not deny the fact that there are. Mm, I feel kind of bad, but it's the truth. Toxic armies out there who thinks that BTS is superior. I don't know how to put this in a nice sentence because the fact is very not nice. Yeah. I don't know how they have the mentality of BTS is the one and only that produces good music, because in the first place they are not. I'll be I'll be frank. Even though I'm an army, I stand BTS. I do love them very very much. But if you try to listen to other artists out there, not only K-pop, but if we want to narrow it down to K-pop, okay, there are a lot of artists that produces good music. It's just the directions of the groups are different. BTS message is more to self-love, self-respect, the problems that are faced by youth. They kind of represent the voice of youth in the form of music. There are other artists that produces music in a way like talking about mental health, for example, like depression, or maybe like most of it is like like romantically portrayed, maybe, you know. And there are also like music that are produced, to move on. The lyrics. That's why when you listen to K-pop, it is important you know the meaning of the song, the lyrics, so that you can really understand what they are trying to tell you, not just listening to the beat, la 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 la, So that is really important. I took BTS and Blackpink as the example because most of us know these groups, but these two groups. But there are a lot of K-pop groups that are still striving to be promoting good music. They are working very hard because it is kind of hard for them too, because their popularity is not much, because they are kind of just based on Korea, sorry, Korea. So they are also trying to expand their market into other than Korea, like if I put it easily. So if you want to judge someone, just like judge, so and so got here by money and fame, they don't really do that much, it's just their producer, it's just those who write lyrics for them, they are doing the jobs, and the rest is not doing much. It's a very unhealthy thinking, and you should probably change it, because not everything you see is true. People can people can fake it. It's 2021. People can fake it. It's very easy, even if you're on streaming live, if your technology is high tech, you can even put a filter on your face, but mine doesn't because I don't, and I don't know how. So, just don't easily believe what they show you on the internet, especially right now is TikTok. You know, not every video you see is trustworthy. Because the amount of people that are residing in this world is 7.6 billion as of 2019. I just googled it just now so I can say it loud. 7.647 7.674 billion as of 2019. So these 2 years, it might be even more because we have been locked down and people had a lot of time on their hand. So not everything you see can be trusted, but you also have to work with your common sense and the knowledge that you have before you see the video so that you're not fooled. Okay? And having an opinion is not bad. It's not bad. Really, it's not bad. But you have to think how the opinion will affect the one that you are directing your opinion to. Because, like I said earlier, like I compared the two groups, I know the effect will be on the fans, the Blings and Armies, but I made my point clear. I don't judge them. I equally appreciate both groups and their achievements so far and yada yada yada. So if you want your opinion to be considered, I guess, make your point. Explain it. I don't know how I got to be speaking about this, but I'm just glad that I got to talk about what I want to talk because I've been wanting to talk about the issue for quite some time, and I'm glad I get to put it out here. Yeah. And I hope at the end of this year, maybe the K-pop community or the world, that's a lot to us, but the world could become a better place. Why am I reminded of Michael Jackson right now? Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying and you care enough for living. Make it a better place for you and for me. I don't even know if the lyrics was correct, but I just... Okay, so... Oh, it's been 58 minutes that I'm streaming this. And once again, I'm very glad that I got to talk about the issue that I talked. And to be honest, there's still a lot of things that I could say, but this is just a small part of it. And I really, really hope that I don't get cancelled, famous for saying what I had said earlier, because it is just an unpopular, humble opinion of mine as a fellow fan of Korean pop music, and as being following this industry since I was 10, 11. I said I've come a really far journey. So I would understand if people don't accept what I said, but at the end of the day, it's just my opinion, and you can choose to agree or disagree with that. And with that, I think once we try to learn and listen to other people's opinions, we will start to learn more in life. And with that being said, of course, by being respectful. And that's all for today. Talktuber signing out officially. Bye.